Kam Knight, Speed Reading, Learn to read a 200-plus page book in 1 hour. Unlocking the secrets to dramatically enhancing your reading speed and comprehension might seem daunting, but Kam Knight's book, Speed Reading, Learn to read a 200-plus page book in 1 hour, offers an easy-to-understand roadmap. This summary dives into the transformative power of purposeful reading, like finding your life's purpose. Having clear objectives in reading can refine focus and comprehension. You'll explore key strategies such as space reading, where you leverage peripheral vision to catch multiple words at a glance, and chunking, which enables the absorption of words in groups rather than individually. Techniques to overcome mental habits that slow you down, such as fixation and regression, are also covered, along with exercises to expand your visual range and comprehension through insightful reading practices. By embracing these strategies and more, you'll transform reading from a mundane task into an active and engaging journey, equipping yourself to absorb information efficiently and effectively.
Purposeful Reading Revolution. Imagine discovering why you were born, an insight that can redefine your entire life. In reading, setting a clear purpose offers a similar transformative experience. It activates your brain's goal-driven functions, sharpening focus and enhancing understanding. Just as you can't help but notice a specific car everywhere after deciding to buy one, your brain starts to filter out the noise, highlighting relevant information aligned with your objectives. Begin by reflecting on your recent reads and the motivations behind each choice. This introspection lays the groundwork for future reading plans, aligning your mental resources with your passions and goals, making your reading not just efficient, but genuinely transformative. Another effective strategy is previewing material. Before diving into a book, explore its structure, akin to touring a city before moving in. This step provides a scaffold, guiding your understanding and making the learning process more cohesive. When you glance at the titles, subtitles, and highlighted sections, you don't just skim, you construct a mental framework that prepares you for in-depth exploration. Try previewing different reading materials by scanning their titles, introductions, and summaries. This primes your brain to anticipate content, easing your path into more complex narratives. Remember, not all reading is equal, each requires a distinct approach. A novel might invite a leisurely immersion, while a technical manual demands a meticulous, slower pace to comprehend its intricacies. Tailor your reading habits to the type of material and your goals, enhancing both enjoyment and learning efficiency. Experiment with different reading speeds and levels of focus across genres, helping you adjust seamlessly from academic texts to light magazines, enriching the experience with versatility and depth. Incorporating these practices turns reading from a passive activity into an active discovery journey. By defining your purpose, previewing your literary journey, and adapting your reading style, you unlock a deeply fulfilling and effective way to engage with the written word. Each reading session becomes a step toward achieving your personal and professional ambitions, transforming how you interact with all written content. Rapid Reading Revolution. Ever marvel at how some can swiftly navigate through books while grasping all the details? Mastering the art of speed reading could be their secret. Consider embracing 3 transformative strategies that will not only boost your reading speed but also maintain comprehension. Begin with space reading, a novel yet effective technique. By focusing on the spaces between words rather than the words themselves, you engage your peripheral vision, allowing your brain to absorb multiple words in one glance, much like recognizing a friend's face without scrutinizing each feature. Next, delve into chunking, a technique that reshapes how you perceive sentences. Rather than decoding text word by word, view clusters of words as single units. This method lets you extract meaning from blocks of text swiftly. Practice by scanning small word clusters and gradually increase those clusters, training your eyes to move smoothly between sections and grasp more content in less time. Finally, address the common habit of subvocalization, where you silently articulate each word in your mind, limiting your reading speed to the pace of internal speech. To overcome this, start by reading with your mouth closed to cut down on the urge to vocalize. Push your boundaries by reading at a rhythm faster than your internal dialogue can keep up with. Distract your mind further by humming or listening to non-lyrical music to focus on visual processing rather than internal pronunciation. Integrating space reading, chunking, and subvocalization reduction, you transform reading from a slow, linear journey into a rapid, integrative experience. Start with manageable, shorter texts, and as you gain confidence, proceed to more demanding material. This approach isn't merely about racing across the page, it's about retraining your brain to handle information more dynamically. Incremental practice will surprise you with how rapidly your reading efficiency and comprehension can grow. Speed reading mastery. In the quest to become a more efficient reader, overcoming ingrained habits and limitations is key. Excessive fixation, where your eyes repeatedly stop on words, can stall your reading speed. The trick is to broaden your visual scope to absorb multiple words in a single glance, much like viewing a vast landscape. Imagine reducing eye pauses across a sentence and letting your gaze capture larger chunks of text. Similarly, regression, rereading what you've just read, is a backward step that disrupts the flow. Focusing on moving forward boosts your ability to comprehend without regression. A simple strategy is to guide your eyes down the page with a finger or pen to maintain a continuous reading flow and clarify the text structure in your mind. As a result, you'll quickly discover connections and enhance your comprehension. Expanding your visual range further involves engaging your peripheral vision to recognize words and phrases surrounding your focal point. This isn't mere skimming, rather, it's an exercise in making your entire field of view work for you. Practicing with your gaze slightly off-center encourages your peripheral vision to catch words at the edges, gradually allowing you to process more content in one glance. Such techniques not only accelerate reading but also deepen your interaction with text. With dedication and consistent practice, these methods promise impressive improvements in both speed and understanding, transforming the reading experience over time. Master the art of insightful reading. Imagine reading a book as if assembling a puzzle but lacking an image to guide you. Delving deep into isolated details without grasping the overarching theme leaves you with disjointed information instead of a complete understanding. The first step is to identify the core message the author aims to convey. Transform reading from a mere compilation of facts into a coherent narrative by asking yourself what the main point is and how it connects to broader ideas. After digesting a chapter, pause to reflect on its central message and how the supporting details reinforce this idea. This active engagement enhances both comprehension and memory retention. Consider the role of paragraphs and the significance of topic sentences, which function as signposts directing the purpose and flow of a paragraph. Identifying these topic sentences helps you understand the main idea and see how subsequent sentences contribute to the argument or narrative. This practical exercise involves isolating the paragraph's intent, thus deepening your engagement with the material. Remember, it might not always be the first sentence, so be exploratory and observant. Additionally, expanding your vocabulary is key to accessing the full meaning of any text. Each new word learned enriches your ability to understand and express complex concepts. Embrace unfamiliar words as growth opportunities. Highlight them during reading, research their meanings post-reading, and fit them back into their original context within the text. This practice not only broadens your vocabulary but also clarifies and enhances your comprehension. Integrate these words into both spoken and written communication to reinforce your learning. By adopting these strategies, reading evolves from mere text consumption into a dynamic interaction with ideas, yielding deep insights and broadening perspectives. This enriched approach to reading will transform your experience into a more insightful and immersive journey. Commit to integrating these practices, and witness your reading become a vital tool for exploring diverse viewpoints and improving your expression and communication skills. Reading mastery. Imagine turning each reading session into an engaging and enriching experience. To retain more of what you read, engage your mind actively by pausing after reading to recall the main events and details without peeking back at the text. This exercise can be a challenge at first, yet it trains your brain to hold on to the rich details more effectively. Check your memory against the actual content to reinforce your understanding and memory retention, noting discrepancies and building on what you missed. Often, your mind may drift away from the pages to daydreams. Instead of seeing this as a distraction, harness this natural tendency to enhance visualization skills. Visualizing scenes, characters, and events animates the reading journey, transforming narrative complexity into something tangible. Let your imagination play alongside the text, especially for intricate or descriptive passages. This practice not only makes reading more vivid but also strengthens your ability to recall details and grasp complex ideas. Equally important is the health of the eyes, the gateway to the literary world. Regular eye exercises can significantly ease the stress of reading. Simple techniques, including moving your eyes from left to right or tracing figure eights, help in strengthening and relaxing the muscles around your eyes. Coupled with systematic breaks to look into the distance, these practices relieve eye fatigue, allowing for longer, more comfortable reading sessions. Integrating these strategies into your reading routine transforms reading from a passive task to an active endeavor. The synergy of memory exercises, visualization, and eye care enriches your engagement with the material, ingrains deeper comprehension, and enhances your overall satisfaction. With these expert techniques, every page you turn becomes a doorway to a long-lasting, meaningful connection with your reading material.
Concluding your exploration of A Speed Reading by Kam Knight, you've gathered an arsenal of techniques that revolutionize how you engage with the written word. The book emphasizes the need to approach reading with a defined purpose, adjusting your style to fit the material's demands and using techniques like previewing to set expectations. By practicing speed reading methods such as space reading and chunking, you enhance both speed and comprehension. Breaking free from limiting habits like subvocalization or regression allows you to process information swiftly. Exercises to train your peripheral vision expand your visual capacity, while strategies for enhancing comprehension ensure that reading becomes a deeply involved and fulfilling experience. Remember, refining your reading skills is an ongoing journey that not only broadens knowledge but also enriches personal and professional growth. As you implement these techniques, every reading session transforms into a stepping stone toward achieving your larger goals, making each page you turn more impactful than the last.